Hi everyone, this is kind of something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, but I kind of misplaced all of these things. But I found them tonight in my old room while searching for my Beyblade stuff. And even though that ended in heartache for searching for my Beyblade stuff, I got all happy again because I found all this. So, if you're a 90s kid, I believe you remember the television show called Transformers Beast Wars. Now, that was quite possibly one of my all-time favorite shows. I'm sorry, I'm looking for something. That was quite possibly one of my all-time favorite shows as a child. And so I thought it would be kind of cool to show off all of the, would we call them action figures? We'll call them action figures. All of the action figures to the Beast Wars series, and I have a few, well, I only have like one official Beast Machines one, and then I have the McDonald's toys of the Beast Machines, so Beast Machines was to me. I like Beast Wars a lot better. But first, before I start with the Beast Wars stuff, I have something to show you guys. Does anyone know what this is? Reason why I'm asking you, I have no idea, because you can't answer me. But this is actually this is actually the very first form of Bumblebee. Bumblebee was originally a bug, for those of you who actually think that the live action movies are right. They're not. And yes, me and my mom were upset about it, briefly. But he is very basic. He was obviously one of the earliest models of the Transformers series, but he's very easy to transform. I'll demonstrate, like, right now. He's, like, the only one I'm going to be transforming, by the way. Well, yeah, pretty much the only one, because the other ones would take way too much time. But, yeah, see, pretty simple. Just turns into a bug. See? Just turns into a bug. Because that's what he originally was. So, yeah, that's just kind of the thing of Transformers that I have. Now, the Beast Wars, I will start from... Let's start from smallest to biggest. Okay. I will start with the McDonald's toys for Beast Machines that they had. This is... Hold on, let me turn his arms around. This is the robot form of Optimus, and this is the animal form. So, yeah, robot, animal. Yeah. Then I have... Where are you? Here's Rat Trap. Yeah, I'm aware this, as I said, it's a McDonald's toy. It's not very well put together or looking, really. It's kind of ugly. But this is Cheetor. And that is the last one of the McDonald's toys I have now. Okay. This one. I fail to remember who this one was. I'm sorry. A lot of you may yell at me, but I fail to remember who this one was. He looks kind of like Inferno, but Inferno didn't have wings, so that's why I'm not really sure. So, if you know who it is, go ahead and let me know, but I'm just saying, I don't know who this is, but this is one of the, like, cheap ones that we got. Here is Pterosaur. He was a Predacon. And I wasn't a very big fan of Pterosaur. I found him kind of obnoxious, especially when he was, like, changing into his robot form, when he would screech it. Yeah, he was not my favorite, but we got him anyway. Then I have Cheetor in his second form. I don't have him in his first form, I regret to say, but Cheetor is a Maximal, for those of you who don't know, and there's his... move your arm. There's his symbol to prove it. Most of them come with that. I don't know where the one on Pterosaur is, but yeah. So this is Cheetor. This is Waspinator, and he was a Predacon, those of you who don't know. And he was probably the main comedy relief for me, because he was very easy to make upset or feel intimidated, stuff like that. He was funny. This one a lot of people like. This is Dinobot. Now, his crest thingy says he is a Predacon, but actually he turns into a Maximal in the beginning of the series, like near the beginning. So he does kind of play both sides off and on, but mainly he's a Maximal. He turns into a Raptor. So, yeah. He was my dad's favorite and my friend Frankie's favorite. This one is quite possibly my most prized one. One of them, actually. This is Black Arachnia in her second form. I don't have her in her first form, but she was my favorite character, mainly, out of the Beast Wars series. She started out as a Predacon, I guess technically she very first started out as a Maximal, but then the Predacons got to her stasis pod, and they changed her into a Predacon. So, but she ended up falling in love with one of the Maximals, and she became a Maximal again. So, that was kind of strange. And to prove it, her thing says she's a Predacon, but it spins and shows she's a Maximal. So, yeah. And once again, here she is in her Beast Machines attire. Yeah, I'm aware she looks really funny because my friends took her apart a little bit, so yeah, I'm sorry. So yeah. This is Optimus Primal. He was, of course, a Maximal, and he is, of course, the leader of the Maximals, so really, anyone who knows Optimus knows that. Oh crap, I missed you. This is Rat Trap, who is very sarcastic, and he was a Maximal, and he and Cheetor kind of butted heads a lot. He was sassy. Rat Trap was very sassy. This is Megatron in his very first form. I also have him in his second form, and those of you who saw the series know which form I'm talking about. But this was his very first one. I regret to say it does not come with the rubber ducky. Those of you who have seen the series know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, now on to the bigger ones. Oh dear. Okay, I'm going to start this off by saying this is my mom's, and this is her favorite, because she'll kill me if I say it's mine. This is Tigerhawk. He was a combination between Tigatron and Airazor. Oh god, his head. He is kind of a hybrid between the two, as you can see, but he's not to get out of this form because he's a pain to transform. Most of these bigger ones are actually a pain to transform, so they never leave this form. Next up, Depth Charge. This is Depth Charge. This one, I believe, was one of my dad's favorites. Depth Charge is a Maximal. And if you didn't know, Tigerhawk was also a Maximal. I forgot to mention that. But he was a Maximal. He kind of butted heads with Rampage a lot, if I remember right. It's been years since I've seen that show. But yeah, he was kind of mellow to me. I don't know. This one was the second form of Megatron I was talking about. This was Megatron's dragon form. As you can see, there's his little symbol. He's a Predacon. He's not allowed to leave this form either, because he's a pain to transform out of this form and stuff like that. So yeah, this is Megatron as his dragon form after he falls into the lava and stuff like that. I'm just kind of piling them all up here. This one was one of my favorite antagonists in the series because Starscream is my all-time favorite Transformer ever. Don't ask me why, but he is. I will not explain why. But, for those of you who know this one, you will understand why he was one of my favorites and why I compared him to Starscream. But for those of you who don't know, he was actually an experiment by the Maximals, and they were trying to kind of, I don't know, recreate a Transformer through Starscream's immortal spark, and well, that failed. They got the psychotic, angry, angsty person that is Rampage, and they considered him a failure. So I believe he is a transmutant, if I remember right. I don't know, you guys might correct me if I'm wrong. You guys probably will. But he's kind of a loner in some ways. He is a Predacon, but he kind of butts heads with Depth Charge as far as I remember. I just remember them fighting a lot. And then the very last one I have is the bigger form of Optimus. Really, you could, like, knock someone over the head with this and knock them out. It's really heavy. But, this one, if I remember right, was the most expensive one that we bought. If I remember right, it was also the last one we bought. But he's actually not as difficult as he looks to transform, but he's still pretty difficult. All of these things were difficult. Are you kidding me? When we were children, we were pinching our fingers together because of these stupid parts. But this was his second form. I believe he turns into like an airplane mobile thing as well as his little monkey. But yeah, I'm not going to transform him because, as I said, A, I would hurt myself, and B, it'd take too much time. And I'd get angry. And yeah, that's the last one I see. So that's the last one. Now, we have a few others in boxes also, but those are forbidden to be touched. So that's pretty much all I have to show. And as I said, I am still thinking about doing a Yu-Gi-Oh card collection video, but I don't know yet. And my Asian movie collection video will be coming soon, hopefully after April something or other. April 14th, I believe it was, because I ordered a new movie that I'm very excited about because I have not seen anybody with it. So I'm happy. It's coming all the way from China. So yeah. That's about it for this video. I will see you guys next time. Still possibly going to do a Yu-Gi-Oh video. Don't know yet. I'm waiting for other opinions on that one because a few of my friends told me to, but a few have told me not to. But yeah, I will see you guys next time.